What's going on, guys? HylianLuke here, finally with a new video. I haven't made a video in forever. It's been quite a while since I made a video. I haven't made a video since my Breath of the Wild Champions opening unboxing thing. But the N10 anniversary was yesterday. Today's the 29th of May 2019, and yesterday we celebrated the big day, and there were so many heartfelt speeches and just talks yesterday, and it really inspired me, and it made me very proud as leader of N10. I really felt that I should make a video of my own. I already said some stuff in the big video over on the N10 channel. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It'll be in the description. Go check it out. But I figured I should say some words of my own right here on the HylianLuke channel. And as you can see, before I get started, I changed my camera view because I was getting really sick of that giant blind right here. So I changed the camera view, and you know what, I like it a lot more because now I got all this stuff behind me. You can see all my collection and stuff, and I put my Wind Waker poster up so that there's like less white on in the background. I don't know, I just wanted to make it more colorful. But I filtered out the curtain right here so that you can see the N10 logo, and so that it doesn't blind your eyes and cause disturbance. So it looks pretty cool too. Check that out. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So I wanted to talk about the N10 group and how I feel about it. I'm going to talk about my origin into the N10, and then I will say a quick few words for each member. So N10, like other people have said, it was basically made when Radical, founder of the group, he wanted to make I believe it was a channel trailer for his YouTube channel, and it was just this big collab with everybody, and it basically almost everybody inside of N10 except for the N10 Plus members and DAG were a part of that collab. And then yeah, a couple days later, Radical hit me up and he was like, dude, you want to be a part of this group called N10? Well, he didn't say it was part of a group called N10. He just said, do you want to be part of a group? I'm trying to come up with a Nintendo group. Do you want to be a part of it? I think it'd be really cool. There wasn't even a name yet. He just wanted me to be part of it, and I was like, yeah, sure. And fun fact about the channel trailer, actually, I edited the channel trailer and then I sent it to him because Adobe Premiere. So he sent me all the clips for the Radical channel trailer last year, and I edited it, and it had CJ in it. And back then, I didn't even know any of the N10 members. Back then, I didn't know CJ. I didn't know Key. Well, I was kind of familiar with Key because he had found my channel way back. Key is the first member I've ever met in N10, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, I didn't know any of the N10 members. The first time I ever saw anything of the N10 members was for that channel trailer when I was editing it and putting it together. So it was pretty interesting. And like I said several times already, I sent it to Radical, and that was that. And it was a pretty good video. I really enjoyed watching it on his channel after making it for him. He will deny it, but I did make it. Anyway, so yeah, that's part of like my backstory on how N10 was made. And I really have to say that I am very, very happy to be a part of the N10 group, and because of the group, we have created a small but quickly growing Nintendo community. I am very, very happy with what we have because, man, especially now, after reading some Twitter posts, I really do think the Nintendo community needs us, because the Nintendo community has been begging for something to cling on to, because we've got C&D gone, He's making a comeback, he says, but we'll see when he actually makes a comeback. Alex, if you're watching this, we love you. Come back, talk to us. Etika, he went bonkers for a bit. I don't know if he's better or not. If he is, good for you, dude. If you're not, hope you get better. The N10 is really awesome though, because just like Linkachu said in his video, the N10 group is a community made up of multiple content creators instead of just one. We got many people that connect and merge with each other instead of just one person being on top, and I really like that, because instead of, it makes it more like a just a big group community, you know. And I really like the N10 community. I like what we're doing with it. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Let's get to the real stuff, the sweetness. I'm gonna start talking about all of the different N10 members. This is in no particular order from best to worst or whatever. I'm just gonna talk about all of the N10 members and how I feel about them. I'm gonna talk about like how I feel about them and like maybe a past memory that I have with them. It would really help out. Get those jives going, you know. So first we are going to talk about the C to the J Destroyer. CJ, we live in the same state, dude, and we still haven't hung out, dude. We gotta hang out. We really gotta hang out, CJ. You're awesome. Whenever you come into voice call on Discord, I know that you're just ready to turn on your screen share, and you're gonna show us what you're animating. You're so passionate about what you do, and I really get kind of inspired by that. How passionate you are for your animations, and all the progress you've made, man. All the absolute progress you've made. I remember when you first started animating versus now, you wouldn't even be able to tell that's the same person, man. You're so much better than you used to be. So much better. And you're gonna get even better than you are now. A year from now, on the 2-year anniversary of N10, you'll look back at this and you'll be like, wow, I've improved even more. So you just keep doing what you're doing, CJ, and you're gonna do big things. Next up is Key of Time 15. Key is, as I said earlier, is the first member I ever met in the N10 group. Key came into one of my streams like over a year ago, like a year and a half ago, it had to have been. He came into one of my Paper Mario streams. I was streaming Paper Mario with one of my online friends, and he just started donating like crazy, and it caused a donation war. And I was like, holy crap, Key of Time, yo! And I was like freaking out. And little did I know, I had no idea that Key also did YouTube, and he's a really cool guy. Yeah, Key, you have an amazing heart. You are incredible at what you do. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm really bad at talking, so I apologize if I don't seem very enthusiastic about it, but I'm speaking straight from the heart. Key, you are one of the most loving guys I know, and it really shows. You have a huge heart, and I know that's going to take you to high ground, very high ground, and I can tell that you also love this group beyond all reason. You love this group so much. And I really appreciate that enthusiasm, that love, the respect. It's a wild ride for all of us. And keep doing it. Next up is Night Sky. Night Sky, he is really awesome. I always love it whenever he comes into the Discord calls, because whenever he comes in, it's dead silent. It's dead silent. And instead of him being like, what's up guys, hey, how's it going, you wait for it, and he just ear rapes you with, you gay. And it's just his catchphrase at this point. Night Sky would not be Night Sky without saying "you gay." So Night Sky, props to you, dude. Your video work is awesome. I love how creative you are with Squibby and the Seinfeld laugh tracks and stuff like that. It's so good. You have a really good sense of humor, and I love making jokes with you and coming up with hilarious like meme scenarios and stuff like that. It's pretty good, and I'd say you're pretty up there on the friends list. Next up is my boy, my son, Linkachu. Linkachu, my guy Linkachu. What an amazing man. What an absolutely amazing man. Linkachu is seriously fearless. He is not afraid to do anything on camera. Like, there are so many things he's done on camera that I would never do. I would never do it. Like, he's filmed himself rolling down a hill of snow. He's filmed himself just running up a hill and going, Zelda! He's just yesterday in stream, he did a bunch of crazy hoo-ha that I would personally not do, but he's just a funny guy, so he was the one to do it, and I appreciate him. I respect points for that. Linkachu is a huge Zelda fan, just like me, as well as Key. I forgot to mention that. I'd say he's like the second biggest Zelda fan in the group, aside from me, of course. I'm just messing around. But no, for real, Linkachu is a great guy. He deserves all the love in the world, as well as everyone in N10. Everyone deserves that. But I really do think Linkachu deserves it. He works very hard on those videos. He has so many ideas. He puts all the things that he loves into his videos. He's very creative. He's very funny. And I think I'm repeating myself at this point. So, Linkachu, again, I'm very glad you're part of N10, and you just keep on going, man. Next up is the first N10 Plus member, Shy Guy Steph. Bro, Shy Guy Steph. My man, Shy Guy Steph. I haven't seen you in forever until, like, the anniversary yesterday, which was pretty cool. But you're on your phone all the time, and I was like, what was up with that? I was like, what? So, Steph, all I gotta say is, dude, when I first met you, I came into one of your streams, your first stream, I think it was, actually, and you were playing A Link to the Past, and I remember telling you how, you had to, push the block. You had to push the block by just walking into it, and when you actually did that, because you couldn't figure it out, you felt so stupid, and I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, that was, and then it really shows that you're a really chill guy, and you have really good quality videos. You're gonna do really well. Keep it up. Next up, we have Dag. Dag. Everyone has said it about Dag, and I'm gonna say it as well. Dag's voice is amazing. I love Dag's voice. Dag has the best voice in N10, hands down. It's such a unique voice. And Dag, I agree with Radical. If you don't become a voice actor, I'm gonna be very upset with you. I don't remember if it was Radical that said that, but someone in N10 said it. So you better do something with your voice, because you have a gift. As well as Dag being incredibly passionate for this group. His videos are anything but effortless. He puts a lot of time into his videos. He's very caring, very kind. Such a genuine soul, Dag is. N10 would not be N10 without Dag. That's all I gotta say. Dag, you keep doing what you're doing, dude. And something that I gotta say about another thing I gotta say about Dag is, I remember him being so upset because he really wanted to stream Jump Force, but he couldn't stream it because his internet is poopy. So he couldn't stream Jump Force, and I was actually kind of heartbroken because he was so excited to stream this and show everybody how much he wanted to play this and show it off with people, but he couldn't do it because internet. So, Dag, I hope you get that internet problem figured out. We love you, and you keep doing what you're doing. Miss Neko Tendo, the only girl in N10. We need more girls. Miss Neko Tendo, Emily, you are awesome. I remember, just like Radical, when I first found your channel, Radical showed me his lemon challenge video, and it was because that you told him to do the lemon challenge, and then he told me to do it, and I was like, I'm not doing that. But I wanted to watch your lemon challenge video, and I really liked it. And after I watched it, I was just like, sub. And so yeah, I was like one of your first 10 subs. So good for me. Anyways, some of my favorite memories I've got with you, Emily, are just playing Stardew Valley over the past summer. Last summer we played Stardew Valley, and we also played, I think we played a couple other games, but that was just a very great time. You're a very genuine soul, so kind. Every single time I go into your streams, I see nothing but love and positivity and to everybody, and that's something that I feel like everybody needs, and the fact that you've got it really shows how great of a person you are, and I hope that you take that and you spread that wherever you go. And also, she's the most subbed YouTube channel out of all of N10. You go, girl. Alright, so next we've got Nate Tunes, my boy Nate with the Nate Tunes. So, Nate Tunes, I didn't know you very well. Honestly, I didn't know you almost at all for like 9 months. Ever since we made N10, like you came in eventually, like from here and there, but I didn't really know you that well. Like I didn't really see a reason to talk to you that much, I guess. I mean, I popped into your streams from time to time, and they're pretty entertaining, but like besides that, like I didn't really talk to you that much. But then the Chicago trip, dude, the Chicago trip changed me and my opinion on all the N10 boys of Nate, Cisco, and Radical. Nate quickly climbed up that ladder of friendship for me, and Nate is an extremely cool guy. Nate, you're an awesome guy. You are so funny. There is not a single time when you didn't say something jokingly and I didn't laugh at it. I'm like 99% sure that I laughed at every joke you made in Chicago. It was such a good time. I loved hanging out with you guys. Your art is incredible. You do amazing art, and I'm glad that you do commissions for it as well, and that you've like kind of made it your job as well from whatever you do. I think you do like graphic design, I believe. But yeah, just you keep doing what you're doing, dude, because you are an awesome man, and I'm very glad to call you my friend. Next, we've got N10 Cisco. Hey, N10 Cisco here. Oh, I should have worn the hat. God dang it. Cisco, again, one of the boys from Chicago. Chicago was so much fun because of Cisco. I just remember how angry Cisco was when we went to the Airbnb, and the fact that we weren't there alone. He was so mad. He was pacing back and forth. He was texting the guy that owned the place, and he was calling, and he was so angry. And like he was so scared that like people were gonna come down and steal all of our shit. So he grabbed all of our food and all the suitcases, and we threw them in our bedroom. And he just we all like sat on like the beds and stuff. If you remember that stream from back in March, that was such a good time. And My favorite Cisco quote of all time is on that trip when we went out to breakfast on Sunday before I left, and Cisco looks at this pie that he got, and he goes, "If I eat this pie, there will be two of me." And I thought that was so funny because Cisco's just that kind of guy. It was so funny. So Cisco, you're a great man, and I hope to meet up with you again soon, dude. Because you and Nate live pretty close, only like 3 hours. So we should hang out again soon. And then next up we got Ribs. Ribs is the newest member of N10. He's the third member of N10 Plus. And oh my god, what a riot Ribs is. I fell in love with Ribs' channel the second he said that he stole a cart from Walmart, and he was literally sitting in it as his chair for his live stream when he was playing Smash. And I was like, this man is hilarious. And it got even better when his introduction to N10 video was him wearing like a crown and the Infinity Gauntlet. Oh my gosh, I was crying tears of laughter. It was hilarious. But already I can tell Ribs is a very, very honest man. He's also very kind, very generous. He knows how to make people laugh and have a good time. And he's just such a cool dude. And right now, at least, please put Ribs in your thoughts and concerns, because Ribs, he is going through like a tornado crisis right now. Like a tornado went through his area and just ripped everything apart. So please put him in your thoughts. And as of this video, at least, we hope you get better, Ribs. Recover from the tornado. He's not hurt or anything. He has to pick himself up until everything gets cleaned up. And then the Lits. My guy, the Lits. The Lits is the second N10 Plus member. The Lits is probably one of the most emotional men I have ever met. He always speaks from his heart. Always. He doesn't hold anything back, and that is something that I think all people should really learn to do. Just like Let's speak from your heart. I mean, honestly, it's such a genuine ability to be able to do that. Litz is always down to have a good time with all of his friends, and his streams are so funny because of all of the different stuff he says. Whenever he gets like adrenaline rush, he says some of the funniest shit, and it's just a hayride. It's so funny. You keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna go places someday. And Radical is the last boy that I gotta talk about, and holy goddamn, where do I begin with the Radical? Radical, again, is the reason that I am in this group, and Radical is also the reason that I have a best online friend. Radical is one of the chillest, most genuine people I've ever met. He's very down to earth, very kind, and he may not show it, but he's actually a very affectionate person. He's got style. Whenever we chat, we bond like crazy, and it really shows how good of a friend he is to me whenever we get to talk. He's just a very awesome person, and I'm not really sure what else to say. because I could go on about all these guys, everybody. But unfortunately, I lack speech skills. So there you go. More or less for everybody. And to conclude with Radical, I just gotta say, man, you gotta stay radical. I love your merch. And with that, that is all of the N10 members. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Stay radical. Link at you out. You game on. Yeah. Again, I hope you guys like this different thing that I've done, and I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Happy N10 1-year anniversary. Stay radical. Again, my name's HylianLuke. I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.